What's good, YouTube? I'm coming to you today by the title of this video. You know what I'm coming to talk about. Today I will be talking about me getting sent to social service at the age of 13 years old. Well, to get started, it all started as a youth. I was diagnosed with depression at age 10 years old. The person in which I was raised by, we will call her Julie Doe. Dated my grandfather, and my grandfather will call him James Doe. From the time of being, before I, let's see. From the time before I was born, I assume, up until I was born, they dated. And I think they dated a little bit after that as well. Julie Doe and James Doe. Which was my adopted grandfather's girlfriend who raised me, and then we'll just call my grandfather James Doe. Yeah. So, meanwhile, my mom was 15 years old when she got pregnant with me and 16 years old when she had me. Conceiving me at 15 years old, she really didn't have anything. I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse me because I had to think about the fact that just thinking about it still hurts. People that know what PTSD knows what post-traumatic stress disorder is, trauma that you've occurred, and it still hurts me to talk about it. But yeah, and I'm 27 years old now. I'll be 28 September the 10th. But anywho, yeah, Julie Doe raised me because, according to her, when she used to try to take me home, I would cry. Quote, I would cry when it was time for me to go home, unquote. So, from 2 months old up until I was 3 years old, Julie Doe got custody of me. And she had me and raised me. Her and her daughter, I'll call her, what would be a good name for her? Samantha Doe? Yeah, so Samantha Doe and Julie Doe, which is Julie Doe's daughter, Samantha Doe. Quote. Yeah, they took care of me. So from 2 months old up until 3 years old is when she legally got custody of me. I can't remember much from that age of my life, meaning, anything from 2 months up until 3 years old. I can remember bits and pieces, but not much. And with that, so moving along, 5 years had passed, and I'm now 8. That's when I can start remembering a lot of things that, I couldn't remember when I was younger. And the fuck bitch, we'll call her, which is Mrs. Samantha Doe and Mrs. Julie Doe. It's Julie Doe's granddaughter, but it's Samantha Doe's daughter. So the fuck bitch Doe, yeah. And she's related in that order. But Julie Doe's granddaughter started to verbally pick and physically abuse me around that time. Hitting me and beating me for various reasons. It was a very tough time for me. I don't know why she picked with me like she did. She just did it, and I don't know. I don't know. I was gay. I was openly gay. I always identified differently. And she just was so mean. So the fuck bitch, as we call her. It was just so much. But, yeah. It mainly felt like I was just beat because I was gay by the fuck bitch. I remember once that the fuck bitch told me that I was like the child off of Losing Isaiah, and that, you know, I was dropped on her grandmother's doorstep and that they never wanted me. I endured these physical and verbal type of trauma for, you know, the next couple of years, the next 4 or so years. And we used to fight. When I say we used to fight, yeah. She picked on me a lot. Sometimes we wouldn't even celebrate holidays together, and then other times we would, and then a fight would start or something. She just didn't like me because I was gay. And I think I shared this with you all in one of my other videos where I showed you my transitioning pictures. And with me transitioning from boy to girl, that's why I was picked on a lot. But like I said, you know, I endured this type of trauma for, I think, almost 4 to 5 years, until finally at age 10, you know, they started me on depression medicine. And I fought all the way up in school. I had behavioral issues anyway that stemmed from people picking on me in school, calling me faggots, mama's boys. You know, I was diagnosed at age 8 with type 1 juvenile diabetes mellitus, so that played a lot in it. So yeah, I had my last straw, and I was hanging with an older crowd, and lying about my age and stuff, smoking and drinking, and I had just started off really going down the wrong road. And so I had my last straw, and I fought Miss Julie Doe and beat her with a cane at the age of 12 and a half. So that's how I ended up in social service, ward of the state. Yeah, and I had been diagnosed with depression and placed on Zoloft medication for I think 2 years prior to that, so I was just going through it, you know. So, by the title of the video, this is what we're talking about, and that's how I ended up in social service. Well, that's it for today. Talk to you all later. Alright.